Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got a Kastle ZX100 for you today. It's a carryover model from last year, so same construction, shape, profile, graphics as we saw in 2025. This is one of those skis that kind of jumped off the page for me when we first got on it a couple years ago, and just provides a different level of energy and quickness for how floaty it is. So the ZX line kind of built as a free ride line, but then with the different widths, they can play around with the quickness and the agility of the ski. On paper, I would say I'm more of a Paragon skier with 2 sheets of metal and a bit sturdier of a wood core. But on snow, I just simply like how mobile and agile and energetic the ZX100 is, and just provides a lot of overall satisfaction. It's not the highest performing, it's not terribly demanding, but it has a nice balance to it and just really fun kick out of the tail. For where we are here in Vermont, we have a lot of kind of tighter trees, and it snows quite a lot, but it also melts as well. So when we have those pretty frequent snowfalls, it's nice to have something in the 100 millimeter range. And then bonus points if you get a more floaty, more free ride shovel that will help the ski stay on top and really steer through more technical terrain. And then when you get to that technical terrain, you also want to have good edge grip and then a stronger tail. And that's where the supportive tail of the ZX100 really comes in handy, because it does provide edge grip throughout. The ZX100 focuses more on the use of camber for energy and edge grip versus the Paragon 101, which uses a stiffer wood core and 2 sheets of metal. So kind of an interesting way of going about creating a fun and creative ski that works great in bumps, soft snow, and also is just a blast on groomers. It is built with a blend of poplar and beech in the wood core. That beech is nice and dense, provides some stability for sure. And then we get their hollow tech in the shovel. That reduces vibrations and keeps the ski a little bit quieter. This is the 175. It's on the scale here at 1,850 grams. So getting on the kind of heavier side without metal, that you can certainly feel the use of beech coming into play when it comes to that stuff. But not terribly stiff, especially in the shovel. Really kind of a softer tip, and then it gets more supportive as you go along. And then nice stiffness in the tail here really helps give you that kick at the end of the turn. Shape-wise, at 100 underfoot, 16.4 meter turn radius in the 175 here, and just a nice overall shape for mixing softer snow conditions with more on-trail oriented skiing. So that free ride shovel combined with that flex really works well with this camber underfoot. But lots of taper here. We see that widest part of the ski brought well down into the ski, and that's giving it just more mobility and agility. A little bit spoonier up here in the shovel, just fantastic flotation as a result. And then some pretty good rocker starting well down here, and that just kind of keeps the front of the ski off the snow and just helps with anything softer, making it just so much easier to get into a turn rather than something with more camber that's going to grip on the snow and try to pull you down to the bottom. Some nice tail rocker here, a little bit more all-mountain oriented in the back of the ski. We do have some taper in the tail as well, but overall, a little bit more all-mountain in the tail and more free ride in the shovel. And that's giving the ski a pretty unique character. It's one of the better floating 100s out there due to the lighter weight, the more flexible shovel, kind of that wider, more tapered shape. Does bring a lot of the free ride characteristics into this ski. It works great for intermediates who are looking to progress and want something kind of in that mid-fat range as kind of a softer snow ski. But then it's also great for advanced and expert level skiers who prefer something that's a little bit more peppy and energetic. You could certainly go to that Paragon 101 if you're looking to be more aggressive, if you like this overall shape and style of ski, but you want something more damp and powerful and will suit better at higher speeds on firmer snow, yeah, Paragon 101 is a fantastic option. But not everyone needs that nor uses that type of power all the time. That's kind of where I fit in is, yeah, I can do it, but I don't want to do it all the time. What I want to do most of the time is be a little bit more nimble and agile on my feet, and frankly, not have to work too hard to get some nice flotation in our tight trees around here in Vermont. So that's kind of where I gravitate towards the ZX100 from more of a daily use benefit, although it is, pretty easy to say just, on a blanket statement that the Paragon is a stronger performing ski. It's just a question of what you use most or more of the time. And for me, that's a ZX100. But that's it. Make sure you check this ski out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.